This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Delmar Assisted Living.
Well, you know, family will soon gather around the table to create wonderful Thanksgiving memories. So maybe you'll see loved ones who you don't get to see as often as you'd like.
And in some cases, that can be a very eye-opening situation, particularly when it comes to our older loved ones. Maybe you'll notice that mom or dad, or maybe grandma or grandpa, they don't seem quite as sharp as they once were. Maybe they've got trouble remembering familiar faces. Well, our next guests are very familiar with situations like that, and they can help. We'd like to introduce you to co-owner of Delmar Assisted Living. This is Kevin Booth, and this is Kathy Williams, who has a family member who's a resident at the facility. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Kevin, let me ask you this first. This is the time of year when families a lot of time will notice that there's something different.
Yeah, because you know, a lot of times family members move away. The kids move away and start their careers, and mom and dad still live where they grew up their whole life. So they may not be able to come home as often, and when they come home for Thanksgiving or Christmas or what have you, Easter, they start just picking up little things that are just, something's not right. Mom or dad, they're off a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. And Kathy, you saw these signs with your loved one and kind of knew it was time to look for assisted living situations?
Yes. It's a challenge to try to find the time to look for it. And when you do decide to look for it, you need to go look for it because you see changes with your parent. And in this case, it was my mother. She needed a lot of assistance with her daily living. And her memory loss.
I was going to say, is it something you can share that?
Yeah, well, she needed more assistance in everything that she did, including dressing, bathing, everything. And it was taking time from my responsibilities in the family.
Right.
And I work from home, so that was very helpful. So I could take care of her right from home. And but she required more assistance all the time. And we couldn't leave her alone any longer at the house for even short periods of time. And when it becomes, I think, time that you have to spend with them so much that you're caring for them constantly, then they need more assistance, mentally and physically help. Then it's time to look for assisted living.
So talk to us about when you finally did get her into assisted living. Where did your stress level go? Did that ease your mind? Did you get peace of mind?
Yeah, it was a lot easier because it was hard to change because having her somewhere else when I was taking care of her all the time, that was an adjustment. But it was really nice to be able to go somewhere and see her and see that she was happy and comfortable.
No, she was okay. So you get to that point, okay, I've got to make the change. What kind of things were important to you to find?
Mostly we were looking for a place that we were comfortable with visiting her and that she was comfortable and safe. And she seemed comfortable and safe. We wanted to have a friendly and caring staff, which you will find at Delmarva Villa. And we wanted to have a place where there were med techs available to help with her medical and medicine needs to be able to administer her medicine, because she couldn't do it herself. Her memory was not there for that. And then an RN is on staff, a place where activities were done that kept her mind occupied, and because she was constantly wanting to do something, it seems like, and I couldn't give her that much attention. And so a place like that, plus cleanliness, location-wise, it all came into play.
Now, Kevin, I have been to Delmar Assisted Living before, and you know, I saw firsthand, you really do treat the residents like family. It's a family atmosphere.
We try. We certainly do. We decided to do these small home-like settings for that purpose. We want them to feel like family. We want them to feel like we're taking care of them like their family members were doing, like Kathy was doing for her mom prior to her mom moving into the facility. So we're definitely family-oriented.
So I understand also always open door.
Always. There is no visiting hours. You can come and go as you please.
24/7?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But you don't have to have reservations at your mom's house, do you?
Well, okay.
You know, we had a gentleman whose relative grandson was in the military, flew in at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, We set him up a bed in his room, and when his grandfather woke up, there he was.
Oh, wow.
You know, because, you know, that's just what you do.
That's family.
You know,
But with
that's
that
family.
said, you guys have a wonderful security system there. The residents are secure, safe, and sound.
We are. We have video surveillance around the building. The staff keeps the, you know, when it's closing hours, if you would, we do lock the building. But if somebody knocked on the door and said, "I just wanted to check on Mom, this is who I am," and they know him, yeah, that's what we do.
That's wonderful.
That's what it'll be.
Well, Kathy, I'm so glad that you have that peace of mind. Thank you for coming
we love
in.
it there.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
We love it there.
And Kevin, as always, thanks a lot.
Good
Thank
seeing you.
you. Thank you.